Plus, keep your competitive
100,000 VC is on the line this week as you vote for your top play of Season 5.
Here we go. Ball in.
Well, here we go. We're here, 3 versus 3. I made a slashing playmaker. I don't even know what Brian's build is. And George, why don't you talk about your build first?
I'm the yellow one on the end. I'm max height, max wingspan, paint beast, 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan.
All right.
George, we're running with similar builds because Brianna Buckets over here is a 6'7" paint beast, max height, ready to go to work in the paint. So let's do it.
Okay.
Nice pass, good finish.
Well, it's still early here. The season just underway, Brent. In your estimation, how long do you really have to find your footing as a team?
Yeah, I think for some teams, the sooner the better, BA. That makes a coach relax a little bit. But for the most part, you're talking about 30 games into the year when all of a sudden you start to feel like the identity has established, the roles are clear, and you're going to start really digging in on how deep you can get into the playbook.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kispert, then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. And that one's good, Porzingis.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
To the inside. Here's MP. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Wizards. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
The first one falls.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Kispert. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Porzingis passes to Beal. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Down low from the left block. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big. Three that they put together, but I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Now here's Beal, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Wright, covered by MP. Now Gafford. Over Adebayo. And it's Gafford missing. MP left side. And the layup falls.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Wright finds Beal. Back to Wright. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he can't get the first one.
DeLon Wright, 2.
He hits the second from the line. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. You saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Now here's Beal. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Pulls up for three. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler.
And Kyle Lowry, he has nights like this. He can hang with anyone from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
A line change here for Miami. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
On the court for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Kispert in at the 3. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Now here's Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal. Right against Lowry. Out to Beal. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. Right. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Denny Avdia.
And here's Butler. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. MP shot is off. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Beal. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
A nice shot by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Pass to Gafford. Lowry against Wright. Inside. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got his second basket on the night.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
And MP throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Beal, covered by MP. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement.
Another hero has been on display for Miami. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Miami Heat, 43. The Wizards, 36. here come the Heat dancers, everybody.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, we've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Kevin Love. MP is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Bradley Beal. Third personal foul. First team
And the
foul.
first one at the line is good.
Now at the line, number 9.
And he can't hit the second. Washington trailing. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Heat shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Beal against MP. Oh, there's the alley. Now the Wizards in transition. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
DeLon Wright. 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Pass to Kispert. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Here's Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Love. Lowry against Porzingis. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Porzingis. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis, it finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Back to Butler. To the paint. Lowry outside. And the 3 off target. Love against Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Over MP. And that one's long. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Takes it inside. Kispert grabs a miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
It just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Gibson's checked in for Washington. Right, the pass to Beal. Right with the ball. 7 points in the game. And here's Kispert from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Beal with a...
Look for Miami. Kevin Love's checked in for your 7. MP comes in for Hero, and it's Lowry in for Vincent. MP, the pass to Butler. Back to MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
On the court for Washington, Kendrick Nunn out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Kispert in at the 3. Butler passes to Lowry, and stolen by Nunn. Inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Right, the pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Butler covering. Back to Gafford. Pass to Nunn. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul so far. Beal, he's checked in for Nunn.
Wizards substitution. Bradley Beal.
And so it's Washington with it. Beal outside. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. That shot, no good. Love with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Pass to Kispert. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Count the basket and the foul! That's on Jimmy Butler.
As a screener, you know you're going to get hit. You're going to absorb some contact, but it's worth it. It opens up things for your teammates.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Love passes to MP. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. Lets it fly. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Right outside. Beal against MP. Beal outside. Here's Kispert. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. And now a 6-point Miami lead. And the Wizards' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Beal. Oh, MP with a block. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside Butler. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Adebayo passes to MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 19 points.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 10. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyler Hero.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
Okay, thanks, Allie. MP shot is good.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyler Hero.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Heat with some changes. Zeller is checked in for Love. Robinson comes in for Butler. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Davis drives in. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Todd. And stolen by Adebayo. MP, the pass to Robinson. Here's Vincent. Checked by Davis. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. "12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. Missed it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports.
Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah.
MP, glad you're here. I got to talk. MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton. You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you.
Look, Coach, I know what you're going to say, but I swear to you, I have been putting in the work. You see me, I've been in.
Maybe we should convert all of our Team 2K TV games to the W because it looks like we're having a little bit more luck here.
I mean, when you have the W MVP out.
Now we have two defensive first teams tonight, Steve. Both of these squads fully engaged on the defensive end.
It will be a low-scoring outing tonight, but they all say it in all sports and in basketball, it works. Defense wins championships.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Butler with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Butler dishes to MP. Good ball movement here by Miami. Young with the steal. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Murray, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Miami. Now the pass to Bay. He can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Young. That one misses. Good defense by MP. Adebayo passes to MP. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Well, they're passing to MP. Now here's Love. Capella covering. Back to MP. And there it is for him.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide-open teammate.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise.
We'll go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Collins. Griffin's checked in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's MP in at the point. And Adebayo drops them both. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Bay gets the bucket.
Assertive shot by Sadiq Bey from the arc. Finds his angle and doesn't waste it.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Griffin kicks to Young. Outside for Murray. Kept alive by Atlanta. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Young against MP. Left side, Love. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Over Griffin. Poked loose. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Hawks trailed by 3. To the inside. Bay passes to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hay kicks to Young. Driving to the basket. And it's all evened up. Young's got 8 points.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Quality pass from Saddiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is true. So it's Atlanta with their lead standing at
49, the 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Griffin, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Griffin passes to Murray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Griffin against Butler. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat trail by 6. Teardrop shot. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Butler's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
They get it back. Capella kicks to Griffin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Adebayo passes to Hero. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team first.
Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw missing. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game. Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Hero finds MP. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler, to the middle. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from MP.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Miami also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Collins against MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His second, team second.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer.
Cruz checked in for the Hawks. DeJounte Murray comes in for Young. Then for the Heat, Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. And MP subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Griffin against Hero. Five on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. MP, no good. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for this side.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's MP in at the one. He misses the free throw.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Okongwu. Pass to Murray. Over to the left wing. Griffin against Butler. Butler with the steal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. MP, no good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the eight ball.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Hawks trailed by 7. Murray outside. To the wing on the left. Big kicks to Murray. Griffin looking around. Over Butler. It's hauled in by Hero.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Young against MP. Here's Murray. Capella kicks to Griffin. Pass to Bay. Just 3 to shoot. And a deep 3 from Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. MP dishes to Love. Basket good.
Timeout.
And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to...
I ain't got too much to say. I mean, but when coach make a decision like...
You know, it's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from a performance perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know?
No.
There's not?
No.
Okay.
Whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. That's his job, you know, to make the team better. So I'm not mad at
like it. Great choice.
And in addition to that, they're pretty good on the inside. There's a dunk if you've never seen one in the WNBA. They're pretty rare.
All right, we're 1 bucket away. We got to win this.
We are. The chemistry's
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's MP in at the point guard position. White finds Tatum. Pass to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Over Love. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And Miami has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Hero against White. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Now here's Gallinari. His last outing, he had 20. Shoots over Hero. Gallinari's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
MP against Brogdon. MP no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Tatum. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's White. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Tatum. Chalk up 2 there.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Yeah, Norris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hero. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 8 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
on some changes here for the Celtics. Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Muscala comes in for Williams. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Brogdon. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smart outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Muscala. And it's Smart missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Back to White. Pass to Gallinari. Uncovered. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Butler passes to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. It's a one-on-one situation. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Right?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Smart. Gallinari for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Inside. Here's MP. Smart grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
White with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Martin finds MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Free throw good. MP. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Griffin. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Brogdon is subbed in for White. Here's Smart. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 13.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
37 will be scoring.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's White. And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's MP in at the 1. Hero against White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's gotten his second bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
For the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. MP, the pass to Love. Down low. Fires, high post. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. White against Hero. Now here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Misses from short range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Gallinari finds Brogdon. Driving in. Outside for Gallinari. Second chance effort for the lead. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Gallinari. Brogdon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Miami calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to...
Changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Muscala. And Smart subbed in for White. A different look for Miami. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Strus the pass to MP. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Al Horford.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat.
That free throw no good. The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Lowry, the pass to MP. Horford against shoot 7. MP's shot is good. MP's got 17.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Brogdon. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Martin. Lowry, the pass to MP. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the one. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. The 2 Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Count it. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Smart outside, over to the wing. Outside Brogdon. It's Smart on the wing. No good from outside.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
MP, that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Gallinari. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Doubled by Strus. Outside for Brogdon. Clock at 6. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Miami trailing. To the middle. Here's MP. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Here's Smart, covered by MP. Right side Gallinari. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Max Strus picks one up.
Now there's always...
He's checked in for Gallinari. And Miami with a change here too. MP's checked in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Hero outside. To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hero. MP's got 27.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Back to MP. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Tatum can't hit.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Outside Brogdon. The kick out to White. Releases. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Money.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
And Allie, thank you for that.
These moments with the game hanging in the balance is exactly what Jason Tatum dreamed about. You want to be like Kobe? Time to make some shots.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top of those makes.
Miami calls timeout.
Here they come.
They're losing by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
MP. Count it!
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're losing by 1. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
The 17-footer. It's in!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Great game, MP.
Oh, is that my man John in the cut back there? Yo, that's crazy because he just told me. Like, he literally.
So are you aware of reports that you've been placed back in the starting lineup so they can act?
Obviously, you know.
Yo, I got next right here.
Steve, do you think that you're going to be coming for the WMVP again this year for the 2K TV Awards?
I am definitely going to try. I play a lot.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Lowry, Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler, and it's MP in at the shooting guard. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to MP. Excellent D there from Williams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. The drive by MP.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Logged in the pass to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive by Boston. Brogdon kicks to White. With 1 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
That's a 2 from Butler. A miss that time would have put him up.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
White looking around. Driving the lane. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the move. Boston leading by 7. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got MP. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Vincent, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Smart. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Smart following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Griffin kicks to Smart. Gallinari on the wing. Over Butler. And it's Gallinari missing. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Miami. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. And despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
White, good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The Heat trailed by 6. Left side, Love. Over Griffin. Another shot. That shot missing. And Boston will go the other way with it. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. White. And White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. White's got 7 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. The Heat trailed by 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. MP passes to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Williams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to
White has been on display for the Celtics.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 45.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Williams kicks to White. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. White's got 14 points for the game.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Here's MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Boston leading by 6. Now Brogdon, 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Williams. Adebayo with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Tries again. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. The teardrop falls in. He's got 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lowry against Brogdon. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. Celtics leading by 8. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Outside, White. And White with the stuff.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Butler passes to Lowry. MP kicks to Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on White. The Heat have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for White. Harden's checked in for the Heat. Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. Passes to MP. Williams with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 10. The kick outside to Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Horford. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's got 11. Down low. And a dunk by Horford.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And stolen by Tatum. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. From downtown, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And good that time.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by MP. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Over Vincent. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Substitution changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Kevin Love comes in for Max Strus. MP's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Gallinari is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. To be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. It's it up for Adebayo. Gallinari with the steal. The pass to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 27 points.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And the dunk by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Tatum kicks to White. That's a floater go. And the rejection by MP. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston.
Robert Williams.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Gallinari with the steal. With some arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Pass to MP. The rebound by Brogdon. Adebayo against Gallinari. Straight D that time from Adebayo. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Derek White, third personal foul, first team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Derek White, fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for Miami.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's Brogdon on the wing. The kick out to Tatum. No good from outside.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. He just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The three from Tatum. The shot that time not on target.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Miami winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.